Hi class, good morning. This is another topic in engineering economy. So by this time we are going to take up band. So last week we finished topic in computing the depreciation. Okay, so by this time we are now going to take up band. So by the way, so what is a band? Okay, in your own opinion. Okay, so what is the definition of the bond. Okay? Bond is a certificate of indebtedness of a corporation usually for a period of not less than 10 years and guaranteed by a mortgage on certain assets of the corporation or its subsidiaries. Okay? So, that is the definition of what a bond is. Okay? So, we have also two classification of bonds. So, one is the so-called registered bonds. Okay, so registered bond, the name of the owner of the bond is recorded on the record books of the corporation, and interest payments are sent to the owner periodically. Okay, so without any action on his part, so without any action of the bond owner, so the corporation always sent, of course, the periodic amount required, of course. Okay. So another is the so-called coupon bond. So coupon is attached to the bond for its interest payment that will come due during the life of the bond. So of course, after the life of the bond, of course, the owner now of the bond will be given the interest, of course, of the amount invested, of course. Okay. So we are now going to derive, of course, here. So the formula. Okay. So this is very simple. So this is only in a form of an annuity and a compound interest. Okay. So supposing we have here the amount P, and then of course a payment or the amount paid at each year, of course, FR, and then the value at C, which is called the uh, value, of course, at the redemption or the redemption price rather. Okay, and of course, piece of one, of course, the present amount of all the annuities FR up to the end or up to the life of the bond. Okay, and piece of two is the present amount of the redemption price of the band. Okay? So, where F now, of course, is the pace or the par value. Okay? Pace value. Okay? Where N, of course, is the number of period before redemption, of course. Okay? And I, of course, is the interest rate. Okay? So, let us now proceed to the derivation. Okay? So, there is something wrong with the slides. Okay? Okay, so getting now the principal amount or the piece of one or the amount of all the annuities or the present amount of all the annuities. So from ordinary annuity formula, so piece of one is equals to A multiplied by 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 all over 1 plus I raised to n multiplied by I. So this is very basic formula. Okay, so A of course is the uniform payment. So this is of course replaced by FR. Okay. I is the interest per period rather, and N is the number of period. So P sub 1 now replacing A with FR. So that is now P sub 1 equals to FR, where F is, of course, the par value. Okay. And then the rate of interest R. Okay. And then 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 over 1 plus I raised to n multiplied by I. Okay. Okay, so the present worth now of the redemption price is derived, of course, from the compound interest formula, where the future amount of the compound interest is equals to the principal multiplied by 1 plus I raised to n. Okay, by just replacing the future amount with C, or the redemption price, so that is now C equals to P sub 2 multiplied by 1 plus I raised to n. Or getting P sub 2 now, that is equals to C over 1 plus I raised to n. Okay? So therefore, the present amount now of the redemption price and the annual payment, FR, is equals to FR 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 over 1 plus I raised to n over I plus C over 1 plus I raised to n. Okay, so there is no such problem here, class. Okay, so this is very easy. So as what I have said, this formula is derived from annuity and compound interest only. So it's just only a matter of understanding the problem given to you. Okay? So, so let us take this example. So this is a board examination given October 1981. Okay? So a Filipino contractor in the Middle East plans to purchase a new office building costing 1 million. Okay? The contractor can raise the building by issuing 10%, a 20-year bond that would pay 150,000 interest per year and repay the face amount at maturity. Okay? And instead of buying the new building, the contractor can lease it for 140,000 per year. So this is the alternative class. Okay? So first payment being due 1 year from now. Okay, the building has an expected life of 20 years. Ignore effect of income tax should the contractor borrow and buy or lease. Okay. Show calculation. Present value of piso is received annually for 20 years at 10% is 8.5136. Okay. Present value is, oh, again, is for piso at the year 20 is 0.1486. Okay. So take note, class. So this is the factor, of course. The 8.5136 is the factor, the value of the factor used for the ordinary annuity. And this 0.1486, of course, is the factor used for the compound interest. Okay? Okay, so here is now, class, the cash flow diagram. Okay? So this is year from 0 to 20. So, and then this is the first alternative, of course. Okay? So, 150,000 yearly up to the end of 20 years. Okay? So, and the redemption value is, of course, 1 million. Okay? So, getting now the present worth of this cash flow. So, that is now FR, 1 plus I raised to n minus 1, all over 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 plus C over 1 plus I raised to n. Substituting values now, the value is 1,425 or 1,425,684. Okay? So this is, of course, class, the first option. Okay? So we are going to take another option. So in order to justify whether you buy or you lease a building. Okay? Okay, so another, we have here the cash flow for leasing the building, of course. Okay? So again, this is numbered from 0 to 20 years. Okay? So the annual payment, of course, starting 1 year from now is 140,000 up to the 20th year. Okay? So again, this is in the form of ordinary annuity. So getting now the present amount of these annuities, so P is equals 140,000 multiplied 1 plus I raised to 20 minus 1 over 1.1 raised to 20 times 0.1. Okay, so the computed value now, class, is 1,191,899, which is lesser than buying, of course, the building. Okay, so therefore, the conclusion now is the contractor should lease only the building, of course, for 140,000 yearly up to the 20th year. Okay? So thank you very much, class. That's all about my presentation. Thank you.